Mhm. The first game came out 2017. This game is 2021. It's 4 years on. A lot's changed between within Gust and Koei Tecmo.
Blue Reflection. Tai.
And this is the same year Atelier Ryza 2 was released, so hopefully all the improvements in quality between those times will be reflected here. Yeah, I already made some changes here. Let's find the best in these games, just turn the camera speed all the way up. No hard difficulty, we'll play on normal. Rotate map, honestly. Save sorting. Oh, is that an option? Once per exploration, okay. We're gonna change that at some point to, do not play once we see all the characters do it. Change the confirm button, I already changed that. Grass draw distance? Weird. Swing. It's free space again. And the summary button. And quick return. Down to quick return. I thought it was select. What? Yeah, let's flip these. Skills? Escape this all. I guess we'll worry about these when we get here. Not allowed to change most of these. It doesn't do the thing where, oh. It doesn't do the thing where you start immediately from the animation on the title screen. Someone dropped their phone. It's a lot of bloom. Anti-aliasing is not being applied as hard as it should be either.
ずっと何者かになりたいと思っていた。特別な何かを持つ何者かに。
Hopefully the localization quality is improved. Who are you? This is pretty bad in 2017, but 2019 with Ryza 1, it was really good, and still good by 2021, and then it died again at some point after.
退屈な日常は一変して。
Okay, you're just a
別世界
Chuny.
に見えると
You're a
思うんだ。
Chuny Bio patient. Gotta be somebody, by any means necessary. But you're at high school, and summer vacation's over, right?
きっと私たちに与えられた夏休みは
Game audio is a little bit high. The video glitching is part of the game, by the way.
そんな特別を作るためにある。 そろそろ起きて。 もうあおちゃんいつまで寝てるの？
Oh, about 6 hours? So, good question.
寝ぼけてるの心だようつぼ心
I don't know who that is.
心そうだ
I guess for her sake, we're gonna make like we do know.
何かあったのかと思っちゃったフリスペで連絡しても全然返事がないからごめんごめん
まったく探す身にもなったよね。
Okay, we already have some allies to go in.
ごめんってレナさん
Unlike the last
星崎
game.
さんがここにやってきてからいろいろ乱されてばかりだよ。
私は楽しいよ生活が賑やかになって聞いた賑やかになったって
うるさい。
はーいさあそろそろ行こう今日も探索するんでしょ向こうの世界をもちろんそれじゃあ行こっか
So we already know about the other world? Okay, a bunch of crap that we don't have any... Bunch of crap. Why do they always do this? We don't know about any of this stuff. I'm trying not to read these. I'll worry about them when I get there. I'm not even looking right now. When I played Trails in the Sky first chapter, they don't tell you about any of the stuff that you bought. They just expected you to find it on your own, and they don't really tell you exactly how to find it. Oh. Options. Okay, we have a party from the very beginning. That's something I'm not used to. Why is Y the menu button, though? I'm not used to that. Summary. I woke up in a fun familiar place with people I've never met. Chapter 0. What is... Okay, we have fragments. All we have, no items. This is my player. We actually have reserves instead of just support players. What are my powers? Don't know anything about these characters yet. Maybe you can find out here. Fragments. Permanent. Okay. We start with something that just gives us extra experience. Photo mode. There is a built-in photo mode this time. Okay. I'm not gonna be able... I didn't look in... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to change appearances till a little bit later. Okay. Summer vacation cafe menu. They have one of these things during summer vacation. It's written in English because that's chic, I guess. Not wasting any time getting the plot started, though. If we already know about the zone in which we do all of our RPG crap. This lighting's weird.
そういえば 星崎さんにお願いしてたと思うけど、ちゃんと干した？
干した干した。昼寝する前にやっといたから。
ならよし。誰かがサボるとすぐ不便になるよ。ここには私たちしかいないんだから。
わかってるって。でもよかった。これならここを歩いてもすぐ乾きそう。そうだね。何度寝てもこの景色ってことは、やっぱりこれは現実ってことか。補習を受けるために夏休み中の学校へ行き、教室に入
Oh,
る
that's
ま
fine.
で
Summer
は
school.
普通だったのを覚えてる。
I wish I could make the auto events a little bit faster. I didn't see any options for it. It's summer and they're made to wear what's it? A jacket? Hmm. Or is that something Ao just feels like she has to
そ
do?
こで知らない女の子に出会って。
Because I took summer school for a few years just to get more free time in my senior year in high school. It paid off. Nothing fun like this though.
信じられない。早く二人にも紹介しなくちゃ。え？ねえ。
I have the manual advance. I don't like how slow the auto advance is here.
私と一緒に来てほしいのです。
Wanna see something cool?
ちょっとどこに向かって。何これ。
Oh yeah, they made sure not to show us this.
教室を出た時にはも
Hmm.
うこの世界にいた。
I don't think this counts as Isekais though, because we haven't been involuntarily taken here. And we're still conscious,
こうちゃん？
and we still have a link back to the regular world.
なんでもない。行こう行こう。
But you said others. Is there at least one more?
人気のない学校。現実ではありえない景色。周囲はどこまでも水が広がってて、
I guess this is Isekais.
この学校から離れることもできない。
We just needed to go to summer school and then this happens.
そんな世界で彼女たちと生活をして早3
Okay, this is Isekais. Instead of magical girl secret stuff, it's just Isekais. Because it's 2021, that's what you
つ
did.
けられずにいる。
And the only clue to have where it started was picking up that phone. That's the intro.
向こう
We're
の
still
世
at the
界っ
intro.
てみんなはここを呼ぶ。水で囲まれたこの世界に昨日突然現れたさらに向こうの世界。学校よりもさらにへんてこな場所で頭がおかしくなりそう。だけどもしかしたらこの向こう側に元いた私の世界があるのかもしれない。さあ、バシバシ調べていこう。ここが一体何なのか。
待って、今日は食材を集めたら帰るから。
なんで？
もう時間が遅いもの。誰かさんが寝てたせいで。
ココロ、レナさんがいじめる。
Now is not the time or place for this. Your survival depends on it.
よかったね。でも 今日のところは食材を集めたら帰ろうね。うん、わかった。
こいつ。
さて、今日は何を持って帰ろうかな。
Lots of reused animations
昨日見つけた卵
that are years old at this point too.
どこかにないかな。
Okay. Crafting. Alright, gathering crap in the field like the first game. Dialogue on the field too, but it's not voiced, which I might actually prefer. Have these three done any combat yet? It doesn't seem like they have. Okay. Hey, it's the second battle music from the first game. Is this the first battle music here? Okay, they have.
なんだ、食材よこせってことかな。みんな気をつけて。
Careful. Oh, they just have these things? What are our powers? Okay, so that's not actually being used. New battle music. What's changed from the previous game? $1,000 EP to start with. Icons move across the timeline to build ether.
いつでも行ける。
Ether usage in the timeline. Ether recovery speed rises with each skill use, so you act more rapidly the more actions you do. Okay. Oh, she has whip on.
見せてあげる。
She's Tira. I'm liking it so far. Although again, I wish I could just press the same button to activate each character to also use their menu, like Super Mario RPG. I've never played Super Mario RPG on stream. Maybe I should. I've heard good things about the remake. Combo chaining. So what breaks a combo then? Up and down for manual and auto. This is just Ryza 1. No experience gained if you run. Okay. Oh, I have to hold the button to get manual mode.
いつでも行ける。
Stacked skills.
そうで、よし。
What were the mini flaws I had in the first game? Power the 6-9? The real thing is that they had some ideas, but it didn't really feel like they developed them as far as they could. It had a lot of things I would have liked to see fleshed out more, because it's a game where it slowly unlocks all of its mechanics up until the last 3/4 of the game. And really fun meter management. I'm especially liking here that's a timeline that's a lot like the one from Grandia 2, and Grandia 2 is my favorite battle system ever. But I'm liking how this is starting out, especially since there's a combo system. Oh, funny thing, cause at the end of my playthrough of Trails in the Sky first chapter, you said that a lot of people were playing SC because they wanted more. I'm actually part of a Steam family that has like close to 3,000 games, including my like couple hundred. And we don't actually talk to each other about what we add to our library and what we play. But a couple days after my playthrough ended, I suddenly have access to SC. Cause I don't know who in my Steam family played my copy of first chapter, but they didn't tell me. So you were right. I thought that was kind of fun. And I mentioned earlier that you had to press LT, RT, and B to activate each player's abilities. But I want to be able to press the same button I'm gonna press RT multiple times to use the RT menu in Super Mario RPG. And I'm gonna press LT again to use the LT menu. Instead I have to press B. So you just have to pay attention to who's available down in the timeline, same as Grandia 2. Already I'm liking this because it's part turn-based, part real-time. But you have to be proactive about it, like Ryza. Also, if this is anything like the first game, there are no items you can use to restore because you just get full HP and EP at the end of every battle anyway. No, she has weapon, I know how to use it. So the storyline just kind of started here. We're trapped inside a school that has access to the far away. We've been here for 72 hours. And now we're just gathering resources to prolong our survival. We're not wasting any time getting the storyline started. And so this game came out 4 years after the first one. And it's been 4 years since this game came out. But this came out the same year as Atelier Ryza 2, so already this battle system has something in common with it. Because you have to manually activate turns here with the buttons. But in the first game, time stops when a player hits their time on the timeline. Here you have to do it yourself. Same as in because Grandia 2 worked the same way as the first game. Once it's your turn, you choose a menu option. But there are no items you can use in battle. Skills only. So it's a little bit faster. I'll answer a question at the end of this cutscene. So I don't want to talk over this. We don't die in here, it's fine. The tall one is the support character, not used to that. Usually it's the shortest one that does support. Okay. Get eggs. The storyline of the first game was that, it was magical girls secretly avert apocalypse. Because giant monsters gather at an ancient site that happened to be right where their school is. It was okay as far as the storyline goes. But there's also magical girls, and this one, nothing like that. You can see they haven't transformed at all. They just have powers and not been explained how they have them yet. But we're gathering resources, similar to First Blue Reflection and also Atelier games. So it's Magika? Not really. Because, time freezes when the monsters that threaten to destroy the world approach the school, and they can do anything they feel like. Except for a few allies of the main characters. Whenever the chapter is about them and their problems, they have to go and solve it. No fast forward motion in this. Okay. It's an explanation for the unnatural barricades. That's nice of them. There's arrows on that part of the map. But also Blue Reflection 1 is my favorite regular battle music of all time to date. Oh, they're doing a gimmick where they're just using one-word responses for dialogue. I hate that. Voice the entire thing or don't voice it at all. I did not like how that show ended. It felt like a cop-out, even knowing why it had to be like that in the first place. I didn't notice this part before.
よし、卵ゲット。もっと食材探す？
今日はこのくらいにしてそろそろ帰ろう。ほら、金城さんもお怒りだし。
No, I didn't bother after the first series. What's happening? Oh yeah, they have phones. We don't know who this is. I didn't get to see any of this earlier. Okay. Expect me to just go through here. We didn't get to see this, so I guess I'll just catch up. Resource. Yeah, reflectors. That's the name of the characters who have powers here. Reflectors in the first game are very different from what we have here, even though they fight mostly the same way.
みゆきちゃんらしいね。
まあ、あんな広いところに一人残されたら心細いのもわからなくはないか。
それじゃ急いで帰ってあげよう。
Okay.
さて、ゆきちゃんはいつも通りなら作業室かな。
So they're trapped in school. Not clear how or why we're stuck in here. What do you mean home? But unlike
おかえり。待ちくたびれたよ。
unlike the first game, we have allies immediately from the beginning.
そんな文句言わないで。食材いっぱい取ってきたから。
やったー、今日はごちそうだ。
ちょっと、ちゃんと計画を立てて。
Yeah, about that Silent Hill run.
楽しまないと損だよ。
I lost the footage.
まったく。
Don't ask how.
向こうの
But
世界の
yes,
こと何か
I
分か
do
った？
have a greater historical sense of why it's appreciated now. Not much jump scares, but just constant that's the face. Constant sense of dread that the other games in the genre weren't doing.
まあ、相変わらず不思議な場所よ。あそこは。
でもラッキーだったよね。向こうの世界が出てきて。うん、この世界に現れた新たな手がかりだし。それもそうだけど、食材が豊かになったのが大きいよ。もう飽き飽きしてたもん。この辺で取れる木の実とか
And meat's back on the menu.
私はお米が欲しいのです。
我慢しなさいよ。飢え死にすることはなさそうなだけマシなん
There's
だから。
luncheon meat back there. They have spam.
あるかもしれないよ、お米。向こうの世界の奥を探せば。がぜんやる気が出てきた。
I can't make the there's no auto advance
Hi, hi.
speed
それはまた
option,
明
so
日。
there's gonna be a
今日は
weird delay
今
between
日の
everyone's
ことを
lines.
考える。
それじゃあ夕飯作るよ。何作ろっかな。また卵焼きが食べたいな。昨日と同じ卵があるんだね。でもせっかくだから味変えたい。ねえ青、なんか薬味になりそうなものを取ってきてよ。中庭に使えるものがあったはずだから。オッケー。
Didn't I collect Harbon while I was out in the faraway? Heads are kind of small for the bodies. I didn't think so. Eyes look a little bit strange. Probably because it's a different... Might be a different art director,
取ってき
this
た
game
よ。
compared to the first one. I didn't have to do any exploring.
おー、ありがとう。これで材料が揃ったか
Also,
な。
Gust operates on a lower budget than what Gung-Ho could offer.
そ
So,
うね。
there's gonna be a lot of reused animations from games that came out years before this one. Okay. Let me do something real quick. Turn keyboard and mouse input off. Because they make operating OBS inconvenient. What am I doing?
どれにしようかな。それ作ろう。どれにし
これを
どれにしよっかな。
Okay.
じゃあやりますか。
Same as the first game. But I guess we actually are going to use items now, if we have to craft them. Since I guess they don't want to give a survival element to this, since we're isolated from the real world. Because Atelier Ryza 1 sold really well
いい感じじゃない。
for Koei Tecmo.
それじゃお皿用意していただきましょう。
Experimenting.
どうしたの？一つだけ激辛を混ぜておいたんだけど、まさか自分に当たるとは。
I believe it. That's what you
何
get.
してんの？
いやー、でもやっぱりこういうの楽し
Yeah,
い
they.
ね。
Yeah, now I'm looking at them. They all have the faces of shoujo manga characters,
懲りないな。
like from a decade ago.
お腹いっぱい。教室に戻って寝る支度をしよう。
And didn't bring a change of clothes. Oh, what's wrong with her hair?
それにしても何なんだろうね、あそこ。
Not using any mods.
何の話？向こうの世界のこと、やっぱり不思議な場所だなって。私からすれば、この世界全部が不思議だけどね。あおちゃんがいたっていう世界と比べたら、本当にびっくりしたよ。グラウンドも通学路もなくなっててさ、さっきまであったのにって。私の頭がおかしくなったのかと思った。こっちも突然知らない人が来てびっくりしちゃったな。それまでずっと3人
And
で
they've all been
暮ら
ice
してた
kites
から
from different places. I do the opposite. I limit the frame rate.
私たちしかいないことに
I want a consistent frame rate. So right now I'm limiting it to 60.
そこに星崎さんが
Especially since I'm
現れて
streaming at the same time.
私たちは私たちのおかしさに気づ
Because I
い
make
た
a
んだ
local
よね。
recording. And I set a really high bit rate for it.
なんで私たちは何も覚えてないのってね。
So I'm using Special K to limit the frame rate to 60. I had to do that with Trails in the Sky first chapter. Because it was just unplayable until I kept the frame rate from uncapped to 60.
誰かとの思い出とかいた場所とかはどんなに思い出そうと
And they've been ice
しても
kites for so long they have no memories of their prior life.
そっか。やっぱり不安？え？何が？私たちには記憶がないからさ、帰るべき場所があるのかもわかんない。だからぶっちゃけ帰りたいって思いがないっていうか。
まあ確かに。
でも、青には記憶があるんでしょ？大丈夫。みんながいるからさ、全然不安にならないっていうか、むしろ楽しいんだよね。まるで映画の中のような世界に来れて。ほら、私って普通じゃん。
And that's the thing she said in the very first line. I just want to be. I don't want to be normal. No, she's not. But as far as my monitor is 144. So my first option is 72 hertz. But even then, I never use it. I just stay on 60 for OBS purposes.
私たちの記憶の手がかりもあるかもしれないしね。
了解。それじゃあ、そろそろ支度して寝
Okay,
る
so these three have been ice kaized from something from a long time ago. They don't know. Also, it's summer vacation. In the first Blue Reflection game, you had two other characters, Yuzu and Lime, named for the fruit. And the twist was that they both died a long time ago, but they're being kept alive. I don't remember exactly how. And they needed to guide main character of that game into fulfilling their goal to avert the destruction of the world.
うんうん
They cease to exist by the end. No, it's new
そ
continuity.
れって日記？うん毎日の出来事を書いているのです初めて会
Although
った
there
時
seems
も
like
書いて
there
たよ
might
ね
be some
どんなこと書い
references
てるの？
to the first game in this
その
one,
日食べ
but
たもの
we're
と
not
か
going to see that for a
み
while.
ゆきちゃんやれなちゃんと話したこととか
And they have to keep notes.
あんまり変わり映えのない日々だったからそれくらいしか書くことがなくて
Someday, somewhere, someone might experience these same events I'm doing it. My notes may help
で
them.
も食べたものの情報は結構お役立ちだよこれを焼いたら美味しかったとかレシピってわけかここ最近はいろんなことが起きたから
Yeah, the ring they're wearing is what turns on their reflector powers. But in the first game, they turned into magical girls with the costumes and everything. Nothing like that here.
向こうの世界も現れた
I need to unlock the ability to change outfits so I can see what it is that
戦うことになったのは
the DLC turns on, because I have all the DLCs available.
今日言ったこと本当なんだよあおちゃんが来てから
Same with the first game,
生活が
part of the
賑
Steam
やかに
family
な
with
った
all the DLCs.
だからあおちゃんが来てくれて私は嬉しいのそう言われるとなんか照れるなでもあおちゃんには帰らなきゃいけない場所がある
These are really
あお
shoujo
ちゃんが
manga,
帰っちゃうのは
with
寂
the
しいけど
red around the eyes and
いるべき場所
everything.
にいるのが一番ちゃんと帰る方法を探さないとまた明日から
I have...
頑張ろう
There's been way too much Isekai stuff in the last 7 years, really. But I have my own ideas. What I could do to do something that maybe hasn't been done yet. Like reverse Isekais, where everyone in the world is taken to a different place, except one guy.
おーヤッホー
Or,
まだ寝ないの
standard fantasy RPG setting where one guy clearly doesn't belong
そう
there.
いえば
He's been Isekais but never makes any big deal about it. His weapons and his name have
初めて使う
nothing in
アプリ
common
と
with
か
anything
手間
else
取ったけど
in that world.
いや今時使ってない人がいるなんて私びっくりしちゃったよ
Stuff like that.
これはもう一度ちゃんと教えないとだねほらアプリ開いてはいはい
Okay. And there was free space in the first game too. You had to read the texts to get info you might have missed. There was also a little monster raising mini game, and I don't think it actually did anything. It was just there. The vending machine anime? Hang on. I missed. I'm not allowed to go back. Idols? That's what I would have asked. I can't check when there's a menu. That's kind of annoying. I appreciate the delays too.
まあこんな感じありがとう助かる思ったけどさスマホが充電できるってことは電気が通ってるんだよね
You have lights, don't you?
そうだね
How are you seeing right
こう
now?
してやり取りができるってことは電波も通ってるってことだ
Maybe it's a
そ
LAN.
りゃそうだ水道やガスも通ってるみたいだけど一体どこから来てる
Yeah,
の
who's paying for this stuff?
確かにいやー考えたこともなかった
You've just been using...
な
You've just
んか
been
おかしいんだよね
using the
この世
water, the
界
gas, the electric for
おかげで
years.
快適に
For
過
who
ご
knows
せて
how
るから
long.
結果オーライってことで
Someone's paying for it. That's another thing Gus games like to do is put a lot of thought into the minutia of the world. Especially if you play the Atelier games. There's a lot of optional dialogues that explain away things you probably didn't think about. I appreciate those, but
そう
it's
い
like
え
they're a
ば
little too eager to show off how much
夜
they
はちゃん
thought
と
about
眠
this
れてる
stuff.
の？
どうして？
昼ぐっすり寝てたから寝不足なのかと思って。何か思うところがあるならちゃんと言って。一緒に生活してるんだから。まだここに来たばかりで慣れてないってのもあると思うし。
もしかして心配してくれてる？
別に平穏に過ごしたいだけ。
You're the support character, you have to. You're the only one with a healing spell.
レナさんの方こそ大丈夫？記憶がない方が不安なんじゃない？
記憶がないことすら気づいてない状態だったから、そこまで不安じゃない。気づいた今はすごく気持ち悪いけど。
やっぱり記憶を取り戻したい。
No, it might suck.
そうね。ただ記憶を取り戻したいというよりは、なんでそうなったのか気になるという思いの方が強いかな。
そういうもの？よくわかんないよ。
それにしても記憶を失うなんて相当なことがあったはず。思い出さない方が良かったなんてことにならないといいけど。
Oh no, it will be. It always is. Okay. Skill trees. I hate skill trees. Trails in the Sky first chapter does not have any skill trees whatsoever. And it seems to be the same as it worked last time. So not a member of battle can support with talent abilities. There's passives. Main character gets skill points differently than everyone else. I hate being told to build them up as I see fit because what if you do it wrong? So whenever it's in abilities, I always favor the base stat increases because those are always useful. But for anything else, you have no idea how useful it'll be until you can put it into practice, and if it doesn't work out for you, then it's too late. Because you can't refund it. So it's kind of different from how it worked in the first game. But there are no real character levels. This is how you do all of your character growth. No armor either. No equipment. Instead, you have fragments. Which, can I even equip it from here? It's in the party menu. No. No, I can't equip any items. Yeah, these things. So, I guess that works differently too. Yeah, that's... Well, unless there's a way to refund it, and even when there is, usually it's really expensive. Okay.
宮内レナ、金城勇気。みんなと出会ってからもう3日は経ったっけ。結局この世界は何なのかな。長い
You know, it's convenient that all these people came from different realities. Conveniently, they all speak the same language. That's not always the case. I've seen exactly one story where someone gets ice-cast into a world with a different language, and they had to learn it. I don't remember what it's called right now though, because the title is really weird in a foreign language too. Man, never mind that. You've been missing for 72 hours. That's something they never address either. Missing persons report. Okay, that's good to know. Eventually I'll play those. That's not going to be in the foreseeable future though. I decided I will just hold out for the remake of
ダメだ
second
眠
chapter.
そうにないや屋上にでも行こう
Because, if I play SC, I'm gonna want to replay it when the remake comes out, and I think I would only do that if I had played it 20 years ago.
周りは水に囲まれて人は
What is,
私
but,
たち4人だけ
Trails in the Sky was the 6th game in The Legend of Heroes. What did people think of the first 5?
向こうの世界とかいうもっと意味わかんない空間が
They don't understand anything about the far away.
なぜか
But 2/3 of the party did understand the nature of the other world they had to go to.
あー
That was a year ago, and I already forgot most of the
わ
terms.
なんだこの世界は
You're just gonna have to go explore, but your ability to do so is very limited. And your free space is going. Pipe down, we're trying to sleep. Not related. Where'd you go? Look up. I don't think this matters.
にしてもフリスペかフリスペなんて名前のアプリ
Your phone looks different like it did 4 years before this game.
補習で学校に行く途中スマホを落としたことに
Dropped her phone, picked it up, screen glitched, and now she's
拾っ
here.
た時にはこのアプリが
Oh, and
入
you
ってた
dropped your phone, there was a evil app on there. That's just Megami Tensei. Who's this?
このメッセージが残されていた
Oh, flashback.
そして今はフリスペ以外のアプリは全部使えなくなっているもしかしてこれのせいで私この世界に
I've always
飛ばされ
believed apps are evil. I hate apps,
ただとしたら
Try not to use them whenever
スマホにフリスペを入れ
possible.
た人
especially since the old people in this building have issues with apps. They hate that they hate that I mistrust apps because it means they can't depend on me to solve their problems with apps.
あなた
Apps is that Lime?
誰
That's Lime. She's from the first game.
あなたは何者
I thought she died.
なぜこの世界にいるのあなたは何者なぜこの世界にいるの
Okay, so we got reference to the previous game a lot sooner than I thought we would.
この問いに自信を持って答えられるのだろうずっと何者かになりたいと
This is
思
just
ってい
the
た
yeah, this is the dialogue from the beginning of the game.
何者かにこの不思議な世界
No,
で
that's not.
帰り道をなくした迷子の私はいくつもの特別と出会うことになる
Oh. Okay, Yuzu and Lime are both here. Who are these people? We don't know yet.
長い夏休みの
Oh
始
no.
まりだ
What we saw earlier was Yuzu. Lime comes later. Because we saw Yuzu first. Oh, that's the opening screen. Okay. Okay, that was Yuzu earlier. Lime comes next. They're twin sisters who died in a science experiment or something. I don't remember the details. So they're here too. Ooh, chapter title. Okay. What we just saw was chapter 0. Now we're in the prologue.
あおちゃんああココロどうしたのあおちゃんが座って
Don't be alarmed by screen glitches. It's part of the game.
何かお話ししようと思ったのです
My video card is only 3 years old.
そういえばちょっと聞きたいんだけどさこの世界にいるのって
Actually, no, 2 years old. Got it 2023.
どういうこと たことない子に会ったんだ。ツインテールの女の子。あ、優子ちゃんのことかな。優
Yuko?
子ちゃん？
Thought that was Yuzu.
幽霊みたいに突然現れるでしょ。だから幽霊みたいな子で優子ちゃん。知ってるの？
Hmm.
一応。でも私たちもよく知らないんだ。
Shadows look weird here.
話しかけても返事してくれないし、すぐに消えちゃって話しかけられないの。同じだ。気がついたらいなくなってた。もしかして本当に幽霊？どうだろう。何かされたってことはないから悪い子ではないと思う。ごめんね、先に話しておけばよかった。うん、大丈夫。ねえ、今日も行くんだよね、向こうの世界に。うん、きっとあそこに何か手がかりがあると思うから。
What's now? Are we not able to do voice calls? They ran out of voice.
よし。
Wait, I couldn't. I had to auto advance, manual advance that. Fast travel, we didn't have that earlier. And there's a shortcut to crafting, that's handy. Okay. It's pretty convenient fast traveling. Even though there's a lot of menus for it. What's now?
どうかしたの？ないの。ない？何がないの？
All of our provisions have been taken. Okay.
ああ、じゃないよ。もしかして青、こっそり食べた？え？いや、そんなことしてないけど。わかる？この娯楽の少ない世界において食が豊かでないことがどれだけ重大なことか。クオリティオブライフの話をしてるの。いつも料理作ってくれてありがとう、ユウキ。
Solve this now or there will be no more cooking at all.
いいよ。じゃなくて大事件だよこれは。とは言ってもな、心もレナさんもそんなことはしないだろうし。でも他に人なんていないんだから、犯人はこの中にいるの。まあまあ、何か必要なら集めてくるよ。そこまで言うならお願いするけど。確かに残してたはずなのにな。
There's quests. They say daily life like, we're gonna be in here for the rest of our lives. There is nothing daily about this. Okay. Okay, and that's the same. Anything else here? Can't open anything? Okay. This.
どれにし
Can I
よう
make
かな。
anything else? No, I can't. So, yeah, that is something that Gus has always been good about, is the music. You should listen to the first battle music in the first Blue Reflection. My all-time favorite battle music right now. So, where's the changing room? That's where I'll be able to access my DLCs. Anything? No one else to talk to, so no people I need to get their pointless opinions on. Not liking how low this movement speed is, though. It feels slower than before. But in the first game, there was a reason your character moves slowly. It's because she sustained a major leg injury before the game started, and a big part of the drama comes from that. Oh, and this looks familiar. The vending machines. They have the gall to charge us. This is completely flat.
うん。気合い入れてこ。気合い入れてこ。気合い入れてこ。
Maybe I didn't pick a good time to stream today. This is gonna keep happening. Where was I? Just want to explore the rest of this base first. Locker room. Maybe this will be where I can change my crap. No? I think I've only stayed at university campus overnight once ever. I only did one all-nighter every year I was there, or the entire time I was there. So I wouldn't know about getting bed hair in a school. What else? Oh, they actually tell us where they are. That's handy. You can teleport two people. That's not something you commonly see. I have not unlocked the ability to change my appearance yet, though. I want to do it as soon as possible. I didn't see when I could do that, but I guess we just gotta wait till the next chapter. Okay. That's same as a lot of games by this company. LB for the map, though? I just get together, crap. What's now? Unavoidable encounter. Okay. Oh, we actually have items in this game. There were no items at all in the original game.
さあどう動こう。
Spend ether to use items. HP gain, attack up. These are Atelier properties.
これが効くはず。
The one thing I made last night. Now it's an Atelier game. This is just Ryza 1.
どうしようかな。
攻め時ね。
A lot of potential here for button combos. Really fast startup on this.
どう動こう。
Just leave it on auto. Let them figure it out.
いつでもいける。
But there's a short delay before they actually act. So,
私の
give me a time to override. Okay. Because you can't change to active player like you would in a Ryza game.
また一歩。
Okay.
絶好調
Character
ね。
levels.
最高の気分。
Yep. Only 2 stats, attack and defense, and that's it. Everything else is an 8.
取っておこう。
Actually. Yeah, there should be more. Huh. Okay, so attack, defense, and ether per second? Those are the only stats? 130 per second, okay. No, in RPGs where, RPGs with any kind of timing element, speed is more important than either of those. And our speed is currently fixed. I don't imagine our ether per second stat is going to improve anytime soon.
何かに使えそう。
Kind of hard to see the materials here. Also, in the first game, some of the boss music was really good too, because every boss had 2 or 3 phases. So they do the thing where the music also has phases. It attempts to smoothly transition from one phase of the music to the next, as not as soon as possible, but at the point of the music where it should transition, holds out until it does. It's always really cool, but I don't know if it's a PC version problem or an optimization issue, but it rarely happens smoothly as intended. But the intent was there and it was still really cool. Okay, that's 3. Supposed to be able to exit. Can't exit? Oh. I'm not allowed to... The quick escape isn't working. I guess that means we have to walk out. Weird. So normally in these games, Gust RPG games from this era, you can just leave anytime by pressing the select button. It's not working here for some reason. I got your crap. Yeah, the music was really ambient in the first game compared to this one. Okay. I warped her location. Where is she? Oh yeah, I remember now. First game also had this thing where you could warp to people's location, but not their precise location.
向こうの世界が出てきた時も二人でこうして話してたんだっけ。そうだったね。
Do you know of any Isekai stories that explore the psychological element of being removed from your home for a long time?
秘密基地みたい
Like they come home, but pretty much no time has
秘
passed,
密基地が好きなの？
but they need some serious therapy. You know of any stories like that?
なんで好きなの？
Secret hideouts? Certain 2019 Gus RPG is all about a secret hideout.
なんで？あれなんでかな。秘密基地、秘密基地。なんだか懐かしい気がするから。何？あれ見て、あそこに。
Yeah, it's too many of them. Not a video glitch.
なんか出てきた。これもこの世界じゃ普通なの？ こんなの初
Okay, I
めて。
guess we're gonna learn this is where they got their powers. 'Cause,
なんなの？
we still don't know how we have them yet. What have you done? Okay. Now we get to see the origin of this.
誰？これ。知らない。
I'm suddenly being reminded of Virtue's last reward. Needs to be more indication when I can close that. No, they said anything to do with living here. Do not under any circumstances go to that dangerous place. Now I have to.
危ない場所か。行ってみようよ、向こうの世界に。え？でもリフナビが危ないって。でもあそこに手がかりがあるかもしれないのです。あおちゃんが元の世界に戻るための。 がリフナビとの出会いだった。急にあんなのが現れてびっくりしたよ。結局何が原因で出てきたんだろう。あ、ねえ、もしかしたらリフナビが何か知ってるかも。リフナビが？うん、ちょっと聞いてみようよ。
Time to advance the story. And I got an ability. And I'm used to pressing the start button to open the menu. Is that something I can change? Fine, have it your way. I haven't used the photo mode yet. Can't unbind this. HP plus 5%. Well, the fact that this is here means you don't recover all HP at the end of a battle anymore. So look how small the numbers are. I'm gonna need this then. It's gonna be like that. But I want to increase the base stats first. Especially since HP is not a problem at the beginning of the game. What are these? We're not telling you. Presumably these only unlock further in on this story. Crit damage up. That's her main ability, is doing damage. Knockback? There's a lot more mechanics in this game already. I don't want to spend any TP yet. I always try to hoard them as long as possible before I'm forced to spend them. What's now? A different model for wet? Ryza 2 had different model for wet, but only for Ryza. Nobody else had it, even when it was raining outside. I thought it was really weird. If you should do it for either everybody or nobody. If you're gonna do that.
雨が止んだらそのうち乾くだろうしね。なんだろう。
Oh, now it's warning us? Well, now we have to watch out for the integrity of our base. So, how do we fix this? None of us are trained.
私たちの話聞かれてる？
Yeah?
一体どこから？
How do you think it found you in the first place?
でも修理するって言ってもどうやって？
今日はもう遅いからさ。明日また考えようよ。
No way. This happened to me, I wouldn't be able to sleep until it's fixed.
向こうの世界に行ってみよう。何か役に立つものがあるかも。そうだね。明日になったら雨止んでるかな。
What are the materials needed to craft spackle? So this place is affected by weather conditions. We're gonna have to learn how to isolate for the snow.
まだ雨漏りは続いてるみたい。やっぱりちゃんと直さないと危なそうだね。昨日話した通り、向こうの世界に行ってみようか。直せるものを探さないとね。
Maybe we can kill some demons and gather their bones and grind
い
it.
つも通りお留守番お願い。
私もついてく。
Do you have any
危険
powers?
だよ。金城さん戦う力がないんだから。
なんで私は戦えないんだろう。
Well, that sucks. Not only does she have no powers, she knows it.
勇気は私たちと違って
That sucks.
指輪の力が使えない。そもそも指輪の力について知ったのは私たちが初めて向こうの世界に行った時だった。
That's the same story in the first game. Your rings give you powers. Transforming into the magical girl, but no transformations here. What do we do about this? Uh,
あれ何？あいつ。
リフナビ、あいつに聞こう。それだ、心。わかったよ。
we have a leak. One of the second floor restrooms leaks into the common area downstairs. Had to fix the thing like 3 times. From the shower. I wish there were timestamps here. And there are, I've seen other games released years before this one that use text messages as a storytelling device. Not often I see them allowing history before you actually get it the first time though. It's kind of a strange storytelling approach. Starting a day or so after the story started and doing flashbacks.
早くない？
しょうがない。一か八かだ。みんな指輪を。私以外。指輪。
思いを込めるって何を？
わかんない。ラーメン食べたいとかケーキ食べたいとかとにかく思いついたもので。
And this, you know, the thing is, the Gust is also kind of inconsistent about how it handles auto-advancing text. Sometimes this is not in the game at all. Sometimes it works. And sometimes this happens. But the thing is that, especially with voice dialogue, sometimes you advance it too soon. And I'd rather avoid that whenever possible.
何者かになりたい。
I need to do something. I must use my innate craving to accomplish something with my life. And so she becomes the Grim Reaper. But Scythe as the main character's weapon is kind of weird. These weapons look kind of evil.
そうして私たちは指輪の力を知ったんだ。やっぱりやだ。私も行く。寂しいもん。
そんなこと
Yeah,
言
never
った
mind
って
that. There's a thief on the run.
私たちがちゃんと
They're
守れば
at large.
大丈夫かな。
Someone needs to watch whatever stock we have left.
あお優しい。でも危なくなったら逃げるんだよ。了解了解。
And it's not like we have locks. So this school building's now completely non-secured. What's this? But even if we die, what they always do with these games is if you die, you just get warped back to your base. Like nothing happened. There's no real consequence for losing. Or any consequence whatsoever. Oh, it's another fun thing they like to do. In character descriptions in the database. This is always fun. I always like reading databases and in-game encyclopedias and stuff like that. It's a lot more fun when it's written in character. Yeah, they did mention hardest difficulty being available in the messages at the beginning of the game. They just dump all the stuff that you have in the DLCs when you first start. I hate that too. I just skip through it all because these are things I'm not supposed to know yet. Stuff that you'll have in later chapters. But the fact that we're just not even in costume, we just look the same way we did coming in. This is Persona. I want to change it. I have the DLCs. I want to change it to look something really inappropriate. I do that in any Tales game I have access to. So we're on the lookout for things that can be used to repair the ceiling. But you're right. I don't see any reason to lock difficulties at all. Especially when you're playing again with fresh save file.
でも前強そうなモンスターがいたじゃない。だからこうして迷い込まないよう塞いだんだし。
なんだろう。
You can become anything you want with enough emotional energy. Oh, now we're gonna transform? Or mutate? How do we do that? You want to tell us how? Or just gather more power?
かもしれない。
But when you first start playing this, there's only two difficulties, easy and normal. Playing on normal.
今ならこの先に進んでも大丈夫かも。うん、行ってみようか。
What's now? Oh, they're trying crap. It's not the Showa era anymore. You can't just make poses and expect something to happen.
行くよみんな。
So this is the second battle music. The first battle music is really good from the previous game, and here it's not even used in game. It's only used
するなら容赦
for
しないよ。
cutscenes. Gears. Gears? Shifting gears. That was a mechanic in Chained Echoes. That game was awful. Sure hope they do it better here. Beat the recovery speed rises each time they use a skill. You mentioned that before. At a certain level, their gear represents the momentum in battle will shift. Okay, that's the same mechanic in Ryza 1.
いつでも撃てるよ。
More up arrows, the greater the increase. Let's see. The more up arrows have, the greater the increase. Okay. Your gear has shifted and your recovery speed has risen. Okay, so that's what the other lines in the bottom are for. Now we can actually reach level 2. At third gear, fun stuff happens. Okay. You can activate multiple skills in a row by saving ether after reaching second gear. After second gear?
よし、私の番。
Press select to activate one skill without activating more. Okay. Combo power. Take that. What now? Okay, there's the transformation I was waiting for. The hair color changes and everything. Kinda looks like what they had in the first game. Dealing repeated attacks is greatly increased ether recovery speed and shifted gear. Now at third gear. So the transformation is involuntary. Okay. Knockdowns. Hard knockdowns, also a mechanic from Ryza. Indicator will appear when enemies approaching knockdown.
どうしようかな。吹き飛んで。そこ。チャンス。一気
What do we
に
do?
畳みかけるよ。
So, kept at 3.
私の番。
So we get act immediately. Oh, combos. Oh, I didn't get to do it.
楽勝楽勝。負ける気がしないよ。
Okay. If it's anything like other games, Spike Gust, then experience should leak evenly for everyone else.
わからないよ。
And also to dead
気が
players.
ついたらなんか服が変わってて。でもすごい力だったのです。うん。急に体が軽くなって何でもできそうな気がした。
この様子ならもっと先に進んでも大丈夫そうね。
But limiting it like that is kind of weird.
いいなあ。私も変身したかった。
There's gonna be an arc where Yuki's envy is gonna get out of control and we have to fight her. What's this?
なんだろうこれ。
In the first game, these objects were
触
significant.
っても平気なのか
But
な。
that's how we see people's backstories.
どれどれ。
So these things contain memories?
とかしせんか。ありも助けて。
You can barely hear them.
そんな友達なら当たり
The Japanese text you can barely hear, but the English translation has decided to make the entire thing readable.
何？
Who or what was that?
みんな聞こえた？今の声。なんだか誰かの記憶が流れ込んできたみたいだった。
一体何なのこの世界。こんなものが転がってるなんて。
これもしかしてみんながなくした記憶だったりするのかな。
まさか そんなわけないでしょ。
But as far as the battle system goes, really good sign that they're unlocking this many mechanics. Not even 2 hours in. I want to see how far they can go with it.
何かに使えそう。
Because I think in Ryza 1, I don't think it was possible to run at all in that game. I would never figured out how. So I don't even know what it is I'm looking for. I gotta find something that resembles building materials. Let's do more grinding while we're here.
邪魔するなら容赦しないよ。いつでもいける。せい。いつでも撃てるよ。
やってやる。そこ。
And now we can actually reach part 2.
いつでもいける。せい。
チャンス。攻めるよ。
私の。想定。よし。よっ。楽勝だったのです。
Another
私の中に眠る力が。
another thing about the first game is you can't ever change your weapon.
また一歩。
Your weapons only change when the storyline just says you should. New ability.
より強く。
But yeah, HP is not refilling at the end of a fight. So this game's harder now. No real reason to cut the grass here. Any way to avoid them? So, one of the DLCs I have access to is Collab Dungeon. If it's anything like the Collab Dungeons in its Atelier games, they are way, way in the post game. Like the... Okay. Something from Ryza 2, you have to manually go under tight passages for some reason. Just go really slowly.
取っておこう。何これ。
In the garbage? Oh, they actually animated that. A Koopa coin. It's a tool. No idea what we'll use it for. A boss. It's a miniature Felucia. Sometimes the enemy will build up energy and then do a powerful attack. Can we block? Because guarding was something you had to unlock later. So the powerful attack if it crosses the action line while energy is built up. What do you want us to do about it? Break your combo and lower your combo count, just like in Star Ocean 3. Very bad things happen when your combo meter breaks. There are skills which in effect can protect your combo count. Combo guarding. Oh, so that's the only thing I'm allowed to do? And oh, so guarding is an ability. Getting hit by powerful attacks will not destroy your combo. We have not been told why combos are important yet. So blocking is something you have to spend points to do. Oh. Still too slow for manual. Damage taken down is a status. Okay. That's immediately. Heal thyself. I can do it twice. What's now? Oh. Okay, level up. Just in time for the battle to end. Do I at least get a full heal on level up? No, we don't. That's a lot of plaid for what's supposed to be a sniper. New ability. Okay. Anything fun up here? Hmm. Can't jump down the ladder. What's this? Weird loading screen. Why is there a loading screen? I couldn't read that. What's now? That's a Felucia. There's two bosses back to back. That's another thing the first Blue Reflection was known for. Super messed up boss monster designs. Yeah, let's not engage that right now. Stealth? In a game like this? You will die. If you're seen or touched. That's stupid. We have some kind of power? No. Hope we find somebody who's good at guerrilla tactics. Search mode. No dashing. Give me a break. Okay, so this is the yeah, this is the what is it? This is the mechanic from Hitman. It's black and white and everything. Too dangerous. What a weird way to implement this. So that everyone is suspicious of you, so we're in a hostile area. It's gone. No, it's not. It's on the hunt. Hmm.
Yoいしょっと。ゴミ箱の中はそっち？いや違う、粘土だ。なんでこんなものが詰まってるんだろう。でもひびを埋めるのに使えるかも。
Hmm.
持って帰ろう。
Okay, we'll just have to use it as makeshift caulk. Okay. Something fun in this direction, but whatever it is, we don't need to know about it right now. I wonder if they did play Hitman. Because that game came out 2016. And the mechanic works pretty much exactly the same. Hold a button down, the screen turns black and white, and you can see more things that the assassin's insight won't let him see otherwise.
ブルーシートだ。水漏れの箇所を覆えるかも。持って帰ろう。
Make Yuki carry it, she's not doing anything. She's not pitching into fighting.
よいしょっと。よいしょっと。ほほー。よー。
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, Yuki could be doing more right now.
これは
Hmm.
ガムテープ？
Packing tape is not gonna hold.
持って帰ろう。
You gotta get aluminum tape.
これで雨漏りを直せるかも。
それじゃあ帰りましょう。
You got distracted. Look what you've done.
走って全力。
Okay, we all escaped somehow.
絶対あいつ。
But all the biggest monsters are contained inside the faraway. Because in the first blue reflection, they came into the real world, and they had to be killed
ナノが
there.
いるなんて。奥に行くのはやっぱり危険ね。
そうだね。
Everyone has a wet model. Everyone being the only 4 characters we know about right now.
雨漏りを直す道具が揃ったんじゃない？そうだね。作業室で使えるように加工
This is 3 more characters compared to Ryza 2 who have a wet model. Memories or recipes for items. Okay.
どれにしようかな。これにしよう。どのざき
どれをつ
一丁やりますか。
Different animation for this?
できた
That's something you would use as temporary bracement for a hurricane, not a leak.
できた。これで雨漏りを直せるはず。よーし、それじゃあ早速試してみよう。
That's just gonna create a dam. That's not gonna fix a leak. You gotta go topside
屋上でユ
and
キちゃんたちが
then plug it up from
水を
there.
流してくれるんだよね。そう、それで私たちは漏れてないかを確認する。なんだかドタバタした一日だったね。
They're all dry. I guess they have access to drying machine here.
そうだね。あれは
And a second change of clothes, presumably.
でもどこか楽しいと思う私もいたのです。あおちゃんが来てから日記の内容が増えたって言ったと思う。あれからあおちゃんが来るまでの日記を見返してみてね、気づいたんだ。それまで似たような日々を繰り返してたんだなって。だからこうしてみんなで一緒に何かするのが楽しい。
How'd you not run out of paper all that time? What's now?
水は漏れてないよね。大丈夫みたい。やったー、大成功だ。ゆうきちゃんたちにも伝えないと。
Yeah, I guess that's actually duct tape, but not just packing tape. Because I think packing tape, I think of the clear stuff.
これにて一件落着だね。
I don't normally use duct tape for packing unless it's a really big
無事に終わってよ
box.
かった。危ない場面もいろいろあったけど。
Even then, I would only trust a tarp to protect against air and not water.
向こうの世界は危険すぎる。でもさ、青が元の世界に帰るための手がかりあるとしたらあそこぐらいしかないよ。帰るの諦めちゃうの？それは帰れるなら帰りたい。でもさすがにみんなを危険に巻き込むわけにはいかないよ。大丈夫、きっとなんとかなるって。いつの間にか来たんだから同じようにして帰れるかもしれないし。
What's more likely? She's gonna find a way to exit, or someone else will get in here first?
私は奥まで調べるべきだと思うのです。
I think we should too.
そうね。ちゃんと調べた方がいいと思う。
Not like we have anything better to do here in the base. Maybe we'll find a better base.
二人とも危険だって分かってる？それでもだよ。
We need to annex some habitation inside the faraway, make it our forward operating base, and expand. Maybe we'll find someone else.
あれは私のものだと思うんだ。あ、本当？あそこに入った時から感じてたんだ。なんだか懐かしいって。だからもっと奥まで調べれば記憶を取り戻せるかもしれない。そうしたらあおちゃんのいた世界のことも何かわかるかも。私の記憶を取り戻したいんだ。心。
あれがウツボさんの記憶だというのなら、私の記憶もどこかにあるのかも。それなら調べてみる価値はありそうじゃない？レ
ナさん。それにさ、みんなで何かするのってやっぱり楽しいじゃん。
What's the rubber duck for?
勇気。だからね、あおちゃん。私たちと一緒に来てほしいのです。
Sure, why not?
それじゃあ早速明日から冒険だ。
今日は早く寝ましょう。きっといろいろ動き回ることになるから。
おやすみ。おやすみ。
All we can trust is that resource will tell us more we need to know.
こうして一つの事件を乗り越え、記憶をなくし、帰り道をなくし、まっさらで迷子の私たちはまた新しい何かを求めて。
And this is like the ending of episode 1 of an anime. But it took me about 2 hours to get here.
記憶を探すため、
Or maybe episode 2?
それは帰り道を探すため、そして特別で大切な何かを探すために。
Now we get the animated opening. 2 hours in. I don't ever look at these two closely because they reveal characters we don't know yet. I don't want to see them yet. But at the same time, they want us to see this. And they never ever translate it. I'm not looking too closely at this. Yeah, I guess technically it's spoilers, but they want you to see it. They would not have did the effort to make this. They didn't want to conceal it. So it just feels wrong to try to skip it. So 8 of you? So what I wanted to do for an anime with an ensemble cast is censor the identities of any characters who have not been introduced yet. Blur their faces until the episode that they actually get formally introduced. And if anyone should die, black them out, cover them with silhouette. Chapter 1.
それじゃあ早速行く？向こうの世界に。そうだね。準備できたら階段降りたところに集まろうか。
Okay. Only now we're allowed to change outfit. Which I'm gonna do immediately. The first floor. Okay. Past time until morning. Now the clock is a factor.
そうだな。
So where's the change outfit? Oh, I can do it right here. Okay, what do we have?
いや、
You never know. You've only known her for not even a week.
そうね。
もう。
Okay, enough of this. We gotta do this one at a time.
うーん。
Kill 5 things. And then we get experience points for doing this. Or skill points for doing this.
も の。ふむ。
So, hang on.
何に着替えようかな。
So I need to do it in here. What do we got? Got a lot of DLCs, so. Oshinomiya Extreme Makeover. This is from the first game. That was the name of the school from the first game, and here we have no idea what it's called. Uniform, different color. Okay. First game.
目が回る。
Is there anything from other Gus games, other Tecmo games? I could have sworn there was more. Wait, why is there two? Oh, they're accessories. There's no civilian outfit. Just need to make everyone look inappropriate, but this is overdoing it. What about you?
何を着ようかな。
We don't know where they come from, so they're not named. That's really, not a lot of selections here. Could have sworn there was more. Story gated? Yeah, they probably are. Because I know that at least I saw there was at least one thing that was blocked until chapter 2. Actually, let me check. Wait a second. No, I guess not. There's just not a lot of choices this time. Okay. That's boring. It's not a lot of inappropriate stuff. There weren't that many choices in the first game either, but at least there was more variety.
姉ちゃんもいいよね。
I don't want to just go back to the original game, especially since there's nothing all that special about it. Go with this. No, I'm not doing that. Thought maybe there'd at least be references to other Ghost RPGs. I guess not. There has to be something though. I'll go with this. Oh well. This is the best we have. She has no powers, remember? Okay. So that's how we get quests from DMs. Okay. Not a bad idea to find more sources of sustenance. Someone's on the move. We can just do that. What is this thing?
Minna, 準備できた?
オッケー。じゃあ行こうか。あいつら出ないかな。出たらちゃんと守ってよね。
そう言うならぐいぐい前に行かない。
それにしても暑い。やっぱここ学校より暑いよね。アイス食べたいけど、なんかめちゃくちゃ田舎だし。
You remember what ice cream is? You know ice
まあ
cream?
疲れたら一回学校戻ってもいいし、ゆっくり探索すればいいんじゃない？
うんうん、そのためのお弁当だしね。何回見ても不思議な場所だな。この降ってるキラキラしたの何なんだろう。
雪ではないみたいだけど、積もりもしないし謎だね。
Yeah, and you better hope that stuff's not toxic.
何か思い出せそう？なんだか不思議な感じ。もっと奥まで行けば何か思い出せるかも。
Should be a character who tries to look for their memories. Multiple characters will all try to look for their memories, but one of them never gets it back. Because it doesn't always go perfectly.
わかってるって。もうお母さんみたいじゃん。
And then there's a distant sequel of that same character like 30 years later who still doesn't have it, but everyone else has long since gotten it. Or they only get it at the very end of their life. Okay. super specific crap.
何これ
So this is how we have to do it now. Initiative.
戦闘開始だねいつでもいける
Let's two of them.
言ってやる
Knockdown boosting.
想定はっ楽勝だったのです
Why does a long range character have the most HP?
スマット
どっからでもかかってきなさい
さあどう動こうはっ
言ってやる
Counter.
まこんなもんでしょ
ブンバンバン行くよいつでもいけるせいいつでも撃てるよ
見せてあげるまこんなもんでしょ
No bonus for taking no damage.
ブンスマット
Anyway, I finished the quest. I don't know how to turn it in. Unlike the Atelier games, there's no limit on the number of resources you can carry.
何かに使えそうブン
One of the most annoying things of playing the Atelier games is having to constantly return to base. Because you can only carry a limited amount of things. What's now? Are we gonna do something about that? Oh, I got ambushed.
バンバン行く
Got distracted with somebody calling me names.
言ってやるそこ
いつでもいけるいつでも撃てるやっ
攻め時ね
Wait, you got countered.
いつでもいける
やめて
せいい
攻め時ね
つでも撃てるよやっ
まこんなもんでしょ
私の中に眠る力がこれが私の本当の力
より高くより強く
What do we do about these?
邪魔するなら容赦しないよいつでもいけるせいいつでもやっ
I'm used to having to press left and right to select a target before I pick the skill. I'm trying to remember what game I played that had that. Someone's trying to pick a fight with me. Oh, it's this.
お前っていつもビクビクしてるよな
Oh, someone's trying to pick a fight with someone else. I just got the dialogue in reverse order.
なんだよ俺たちがお化けにでも見えてんのかべービビってやんのだっせー
Hmm. You have to watch 8 of those?
スマッ
っからでもかかってきなさい。
いつでも撃てる。
Something you have to get used to in Ryza is that
私の
you have to initiate actions automatically if you want. If you have to do anything at all.
想定。
Nothing ever stops for you.
どう動こう。せい。
But also in Ryza, you can there's two modes that change between.
楽勝
One that it's a balance mode and I think one mode that emphasizes attack. Nothing like that here. Just auto and manual. What now? So we have to watch these, but we don't know why yet. Oh, name withheld. I know her.
そうだよ。ちゃんも。はい、一緒に帰りましょう。毎日私と一緒でいいの？え、どういう意味ですか？だってちゃんは友達多いでしょ？他にも一緒に帰る人
Come on, name withheld. Don't say no.
なんだ、そんなことですか。いいですか？私はと一緒に帰りたいからそうしてるだけです。変なことを気にしなくていいんですよ。何これ。
Second layer. I can't read that. It's another game where they don't ever pause on the loading screen. I'm running this on SSD.
いつもと違うやつがいたんだよね。
ちょっと戦う練習しといた方がいいんじゃない？
あそこにちょうど良さそうなのがいるね。みんな
Alright, we're gonna learn.
準備はいい？
We're about to learn a new mechanic.
行くよ。みんな準備はいい？
Okay. We're starting at 3.
想定。よし。
Attacking weaknesses causes it to lose turns.
撃ち抜く。
Alright. Same as Grandia.
いつでもいける。
Keep attacking.
くらえ。くらえ。
Says, in the first game, attacking weaknesses is pretty much mandatory in bosses. And they lose a lot of turns, and you have to do as much as you can during that time.
撃ち抜く。楽勝だったのです。
Still haven't seen Reyna's form yet.
何これ。
What now? He was secretly making a secret hideout. That's the only way you can make one.
華麗に倒してあげる。
よし、私の番。ほっ、どうしようかな。はっはっ、さあ、どう動こう。いつでもいける。よし、私の番。やっほ、
攻め時ね。ほら頑張って。
どうしようかな。吹き飛んで。
言ってやる。
That's another good thing about this system,
頑張
though.
って。
No MP. There's one less resource you have to worry about. We finally found a game that actually manages alternative to MP. Here, you just gotta spend time. Blue Reflection, the first game, kinda had that, but
楽勝楽勝。負ける気がしない。
also that system was kind of light on mechanics anyway. LB for the map. And turn back. I can't look at the map while I'm doing anything off the ground for some reason. No, it doesn't reveal those. Gonna teach him a good lesson.
大事にしまおう。
あいつらこそこそ何かしてると思ったら秘密基地なんて作ってたらしいぜ。
マジかよ。ここら辺は俺たちの遊び場だ。許可もなくそんなことするのは許せね
なあおい、壊しに行こうぜ。
え。ああ、俺たちに黙って秘密基地なんて作ったらこうなるんだって教えてやる。
That's your turf? Do you pay for its upkeep? Do you maintain its infrastructure? Do you have legal documentation that this property belongs to you? Okay, go back around.
よいしょっと。よいしょっと。
このまま行くと道に迷いそうね。
あたしわかるよ。これに火をつけると霧が晴れて奥に進
You have fuel for that?
そんなゲームみたいな。
まあまあ、試しにやってみようよ。着いた。さあ、どうだ。
Nothing else in this world makes sense.
秘密
Why not?
基地を作りましょう。いじめっ子から隠れられる秘密基地を。あの木の上とかどうでしょう。ツリーハウスです。
Hmm.
また記憶が。
秘密基地か。この子はウツボさんの味方だったみたいね。
誰だったかは思い出せないけど。
That girl is
まだ
dead.
出てるね。他にも火のついてない灯籠があったらつけてみよう。何かわかるかも。
Hmm. Okay. Find more lanterns. Why are some parts of this marked red? Am I able to... The exit button still isn't working.
よいしょっと。
Unless...
よいしょっと。
How are we lighting these?
よし。 これで全部つけたんじゃないかな。霧が晴れたかも。見に行ってみよう。
そうね。
準備はいい？いつでもいける。せいえい。
Can't cancel enemy attacks.
装填よし。
We're dying.
見せてあげる。ほら頑張って。
いつでもいける。
あまり無理しないでよ。
ちょっときついかな。
言ってやる。ほら頑張って。
そうえい。楽勝だったのです。
I don't think we have any revival spells either. HP plus 5. Or defense plus 3. Now I have to decide which of these is better. Reach chapter 3. Reach chapter 9. Reach chapter 10. He said telling me we go that far. Kill 5 a specific enemy. Reach chapter 10. So it's telling us about abilities we're not gonna have for a very long time. Sure. Also, we cannot use any abilities outside of battle at all. Not even anything we might want to use right this minute. We have to use items then. That's very different from how it worked in the previous game. You know, gather all that crap you can stand to carry.
そうだな。
Hmm.
そうだ。
She's not wrong. You do need that stuff. Get good at something while you have nothing better to do.
よいしょっと。よいしょっと。よいしょっと。よいしょっと。おお、やっぱり。これで心、どうしたんですか？泣いてるだけじゃ何もわかりません。心。
Okay. This is definitely her memories then. If now these memories. What happened? We've been invaded. What?
秘密基地。何かあったのかな？
木の上に作っ
Looks like Atelier, Lady, and Sewell. We can all see it.
行ってみるしかないね。準備はいい？それじ じゃあ行くよ。
The monsters are obstructing the memory. Support powers. Some skills allow to power up and support your allies.
見せてあげる。
I've been using that already.
まだまだいけるでしょ。
Okay. Debuffing powers. Okay, this telling us about this and debuffs are good.
どうしようかな。
Fierce resistance down. Okay.
息ぴったりだったね。
この調子ならなんとかなりそうね。もっと強いのが出てこないといいけど。
なんでやり返さなかったんですか。泣いてるだけじゃ何にもならないですよ。無理だよ。逆らったらまたいじめられるだけだから。違いますよ。そうやって怖がって逃げて何もしないから何も変わらないんです。こいつは弱いしやり返さないからいじめてもいいんだって。
Oh, that's why she has a. That's why she uses guns. Okay.
それに私に言ってくれれば何かできたかもしれないのに。
Now it's too late. I'm not strong like you, name withheld. Hmm.
すごー。子供の力でここまでちゃんとしたお家って作れるんだ。
いやいや、絶対嘘でしょ。子供にこんなの作れるわけないし。そもそもおかしな景色だらけの世界なんだから、流れ込んでくる記憶通りの景色ってわけでもないでしょ。
思い出した。確かに私たちにはここまでのものが作れなかった。だって
My secret hideout was tiny. What do we have 2 clocks? What do we need? Yeah, we don't need clocks here. Also, our secret hideout was in a place where it could be easily invaded and destroyed because we have no fortifications because we're like 7 and we don't think about that stuff.
違う。心は悪くない。悪いのは心をいじめるあいつらです。
今のは
本当の秘密基地は壊されちゃった。だからこれは
If you're gonna have multiple clocks, they need to be world clocks. And you need at least 4.
秘密基地なんだよ。
壊されたって。
心をいじめてた子たちにってことか。
All they wanted was asylum from people who don't like him, and he couldn't even have that.
気に食わなかったんだと思う。そしてそれをずっと一人で抱え込んでた。誰にもあの子にも相談しなかった。それが最悪の結果になっちゃった。そんな、それからどうしたの？
I can guess what happened afterward.
それから私は。続きは先にあるってことじゃないかな。うん。私、この思い出の行き着く先を見届けたい。
Hmm.
もちろん協力す
If
るよ。
you're sure.
ね、みんな。ありがとう。
This is your vision of your perfect secret base. Your perfect compound. What are all those papers on the wall? Oh, now it's actually labeled.
何だよ。私、ちゃんみたいに強くないもん。なんでそうやって自分を傷つけることばかり言うんですか？嫌です。私、心が
I'm the one to see you like that. So I'm not gonna see you at all. I'm leaving you. That's what happened. Magical axe. Looks like telling us up front what I need to progress further. Oh, a dungeon. What's a booter? See, maximum camera speed. This is as fast as it goes. I was always annoyed by that.
どっからでもかかってきなさい。
No real penalty for being ambushed yet.
いつでも撃てるよ。
そこ。
よし、私の番。
Manual. Need to do some healing because I have no revival spell yet.
いつでも撃てるよ。吹き飛んで。
見せてあげる。
チャンス。一気に畳みかけるよ。
頑張って。
私の番。いつでもいける。くらえ。どうしようかな。撃ち抜く。
見せてあげる。ほら、
いつでもいける。
頑張って。
いつでもいける。くらえ。
We can't cancel enemy attacks like in Grandia.
楽勝楽勝。負ける気
So
がしないよ。
canceling was a big part of that system, and it just doesn't exist here.
Huh.
華麗に倒してあげる。
よし、私の番。ほっ。どうしようかな。やっ、
攻め時ね。
チャンス。一気に畳みかけるよ。
頑張って。
さあ、どう動こう。ほっ。
Let's see if we can turn this off.
見せてあげる。
想定よし撃ち抜く。楽勝だったのです。ほほう。
いや。うさい。
Is this important? Did you hear about that one girl?
「邪魔するなら容赦しないよ」。いつでも撃てるよ。
Increases power higher than user's HP. So she loses power at low health instead of the other way around. So she needs to do whatever she can to discourage enemies to attack her then.
まだまだいけるでしょ。
I didn't see what hit her.
いつでも撃てるよ。撃ち抜く。
見せてあげる。まだまだいけるでしょ。
よし私の番。せい。
あまり無理しないでよ。言ってやる。
いつでも撃てるよ。どうしようかな。はっほっ今が攻め時だよ。
言ってやる。ほら頑張って。ほら頑張って。
どうしようかな。はっ楽勝だったのです。
I have to enter a battle to do healing. That's backwards. Upside down.
ねえねえ、あの子の話聞いた？
How are these memories?
ああ、ちゃんの話聞いた聞いた。
Yeah. Name withhold is
なん
really a troublemaker,
クラ
huh?
スメートの男の子を殴ったとか。
怖いわね。まあでも良かったんじゃない？じゃあ転校するんでしょ？
そりゃそうなるわよね。うちの子も殴られたらたまったもんじゃないし。
ズバッとバンバン行くよ。いつでも撃てるよ。
言ってやる。ほら頑張って。
I think we did a guard against that.
どうしようかな。やっどう動こう。
見せてあげる。ほら頑張って。
想定よし吹き飛んで。さあどう動こう。はっ想定はっ楽勝だったのです。
I
ズバッと。よいしょっと。
What's happening here? We're gonna have to confront that. And I have no healing items.
すごっ。
If you want no control over your movements, sure. Oh, I didn't get to read that.
心は優しいです。
That's a bad thing. Why are they not facing each other when they're doing this? Whatever it is they're
他人
doing?
のことばかりで自分のことなんて全然考えてない。だから
Yeah, that's not a good thing in this world.
優しすぎる。わかんないよ。じゃあ私は心のことを大切に思ってます。助けたいとも思ってます。
And yet,
心自身が自分のことを大切にしないから、誰にも迷惑かけないようにって助けてって言わないから、それじゃ助けたくても助けられないんです。心が遠いんです。
if she's refusing all outside help, then why try? Okay. Are we ready for this? We better be. Do we get access to a mechanic that's only available on bosses like in the first game?
あの時の向こうに何か感じる。何か？あの子は私の大切な友達はきっとこの先にいる。思い出の匂いがする。オッケー。じゃああいつ倒さないとね。いいの？危ないかもしれない
Boss
のに。
music.
当たり前じゃん。友達が困ってるんだから。
安心して、バカじゃないんだから、いざとなったら全力で逃げるわよ。
ありがとう。みんな準備はいい？それじゃあ行くよ。
There was a different theme for every individual boss in the first Blue Reflection. I hate that it has to start over though. It didn't just flow into the actual fight. Big missed opportunity
どう
there.
動こう。カゴ。
If I don't do something right now, I'm gonna die.
ほら、頑張って。
私の番。
Actually, did my effect go? I don't think it did.
攻め時ね。ほら、頑張って。よし。
Dying.
いつでも行ける。
見せてあげる。ほら、頑張って。
どう動こう。想定。くらえ。
What's happening? Oh. Do something. You will lose combo, but combo guard to help with that.
想定。
Do something now.
どう動こう。
攻め時ね。
カゴ。頼れる私に。
Rank 3.
ほら、頑張って。
Someone's gonna die.
大丈夫無理しないで
Do something.
きついかもやよし私の番
言ってやる。ほら頑張って。
どういうこと
Yeah, she's dead. What do I do about this?
言ってやる。
No, she's just out of the fight for the end. Okay. Well, because my spell didn't go in time.
ほら頑張って。
いつでもいける 特別をここに
見せてあげる。ほら頑張って。
Oh, she's
ここからが
victory.
本番。
It looks like this. Why is there so much plaid? Or gingham, whatever it's called.
見せてあげる。
I should access to level 3 stuff.
いつでもいける
見せてあげる。ほら頑張って。ほら頑張って。ほら頑張って。
よし私の番
High crit rate. Oh, we just want to increase the number of hits we score. No, break it down.
よし私の番
言ってやる。見せてあげる。ほら頑張って。まだまだいけるでしょ。はーい。
どう動こう またつまらぬものを切ってしまったなんてね
No penalty for death.
私の中に眠る力がまた一歩強くなれたのです
より高くより強く。やった。
Must have lost behind a weird thing, just like Blue
記憶
Reflection.
のかけらとは違うみたいこれ以上奥の部屋はないし大事なものだと思うんだけどなんだ
What's now? Are we gonna be warned not to touch that thing?
そして思いを受け入れる。
リフナビの言うことを信じるなら、それで求めていたものが手に入る。
記憶を取り戻せる？心、やってみる。
In the original game, it was the main character who got all these memories, but now the people who need those memories get to do it themselves.
どこに行ったって私たちはずっと友達。そうでしょ？もっと周りを頼って他の友達も作るんですよ。周りを頼る。わかった。私変わるよ。人を頼れるようになる。それにもし同じように困ってる人がいたら、今度は私が手を差し伸べてあげられるように。それがいいと思います。どれだけ離れてもずっとずっとしほちゃんの友達だから。
We should probably beat it then.
眩しい。しほ、春日しほ、私の特別な友達の名前。
And going by what other people have been talking about her, violence too.
思い出せた。終わった？どう、心？記憶取り戻せた？私はしほちゃんに周りを頼ることの大切さを教えてもらった。そして私もしほちゃんみたいに誰かの助けになりたいと思った。だから私はリフレクターになった。リフレクターに？いろいろ思い出したよ、元の世界のこと。でも
まずはここから出るかな。
そうだね。みんな協力してくれてありがとう。
They did allude to that. There, in the first game, there were reflectors in other worlds. We never saw any though.
しほちゃん、私変わったよ。しほちゃんは今どこで何をしてるのかな。
She's dead.
会えたらいいな。特別な友達か。きっと心は特別を取り戻していて、私には見えない世界が見えている。どうしたの、あーちゃん。
So she became a reflector,
なんでもないよ。
subject of bullying, and her emotional response to that manifested in
私にも
guns.
そういう思い出
I thought there'd be more to it than
あ
that,
ったっけな。
but that's the end of her arc. Did I miss anything in here?
ただいま
なんかどっと疲れた。
I might have missed that
一番
fragment.
疲れたの
I
は
only got
心
7
で
of
し
8
ょ。
before touching that.
私は
And she's the only one who died in that fight too.
ちょっと疲れたかな。そりゃ疲れるよ。いきなりあんなもの見たらね。不思議な場所だったね。人の思い、心を核に作られた小さな世界。
The original world is one single world formed by everyone's feelings in the entire world, and it's said to go on
そういえば
infinitely.
リフナビが気になることを言ってた。いろんな世界 界に行ってもらった方がいいかもねって。もしかしてここ以外にも向こうの世界があるってこと？もしそうだとしたら他の世界にはレナちゃんやユウキちゃんの記憶もあるのかな？
かもしれない。
ねえねえ、そしたらさ、名前つけようよ、名前。
No, we can keep calling it that.
だってさ、どれもこれも向こうの世界っていうわけにはいかないじゃん。
別に名前なんてどうでもいいでしょう。
そんなことないよ。こういうのは雰囲気が大事なんだから。
アホくさ。
私はいいと思うな。ね、あおちゃんならなんて名
Well,
前を
since
つけ
it
る？
reflects other people's past memories, we'll call it the reflection.
心トープはどうかな？
The heartscape. That's
心
boring.
のビオトープで心トープ。
ちょっと、それ私が言ったやつ。巻き込まないでよ。
You don't have to get
いい
involved.
じゃん、なんかおしゃれで。私もいいと思う。じゃあ心トープで決まりだね。
消せない。
まあまあ、そのくらいにして今日のところ
What
は
would you have
休もう。
called it?
いっぱい歩き回って疲れちゃったよ、私。それもそうだね。時間はたっぷりあるだろうし。
And I did gather a bunch of crap. So we can do crafting. New talent type. There's 4 types and you only start with 2. Main character gets all 4 though. We got a bunch of points. We can start spending them.
全部
Oh, no we can't.
です。
We inflict a status ailment. And status ailments are good in this game. Increase ether recovery speed. We didn't get crap out of this. How do I submit quests? No quick traveling. They really want me to do this. What is this? No, I gotta do this
どれに
first.
しようかな。
Defense up S.
これにしよう。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。
始めましょう。
So presumably, this animation will update as we get new characters.
できた。
何を作ろう。
It's a revival property, but we can't use it yet. Why not? We have to use items for revival. We can't do that yet at all.
ねえ心、思い出した記憶ってどんな感じだった？私、元の世界でもリフレクターだった。
リフレクター。じゃあ、ウツボさんは元の世界でもこうして戦ってたの？
That's why she knows any abilities at all.
何と戦ってたの？それが思い出せなくて。でも毎日のように何かと戦ってた気がする。
元の世界ってそんなに危険な場所なんだ。
え？でも待ってよ。私のいた世界ではそ
She
んな
didn't do
戦い
any
起きてな
reflecting
い
yet
よ。
somehow knows how.
そうなると、ココロのいた世界と青がいた世界は別の世界ってこと？
And apparently,
もしかしたら 私たちは
I
全
guess
員
Yuki has
別の世
no
界から
reflector
集められ
powers
た
at
の
all
かも
because
し
she
れ
had
な
no
い。
problems like that.
この世界でリフレクターになれるってことはいろんな世界のリフレクターが集められたとか。
金城さんはなれないじゃない。
諦めるのはまだ早いよ。でも私リフレクターなんてやってた覚えないよ。じゃあ違うのかな。
この世界とリフレクター、何か関係ありそうな気はするけれど。ウツボさん、他にはどう？なんで私たちがここにいるのかとかわからない？
ごめん、思い出したと言っても結構飛び飛びで。そっか。
まあ最初からそんなに簡単に行くとは思ってなかったけど。
ああ、困ったな。補習すっぽかしてるから絶対怒られる。明日からレナちゃんやユウキちゃんの心トープを探してみよう。他にも何かわかるかも。そうだね。でもどうやって心トープを見つけるの？そもそもどうして心の心トープは出てきたんだろう。
謎ね。一晩考えてみましょう。
Probably because she wanted it the most. So we need to just convince Resource that we need to convince Resource that exploring the heartscapes is necessary to live here.
なるほど。これらがあまり調べられてないところってわけだ。
I would have explored the entire area first.
レナちゃんとユウキちゃんが何か言ってる。危ないってどうする？
I don't know. If it's crammed with
これを
junk,
機に片付けちゃおう。役に立つ
I
も
would clean
の
it
が
up.
見つかるかもしれないし。
yeah, I was thinking the same
全
thing.
部回ってみよ
There might be something in there. You never know. Dates? There's not a lot of places to go. Okay. Why am I walking like this? Why does my walk cycle look like this? And I'm not allowed to accelerate. Or you can just move the destination. Yeah, sure.
全
I'm not
然
gonna
気に
put
し
up
て
with
なか
that.
ったけど、ここって情報の宝庫だよね。何かこの世界についてわかるかも。調べてみよう。
Only, well, that's presuming we can even read anything in here.
心、この図書室すごいよ。死神のセオリーが全巻揃ってる。
Is that important?
死神のセオリー？そういうタイトルのアニメがあってさ、その原作小説なんだ。
That's boring.
学校にこんなものが置いてあるなんて。いやー、置いた人わかってる。あおちゃん、本当にその本が好き
Okay, so anime exists in this
心
world.
は何か好
It's
き
like
な本とか
this
ない
is
の？
supposed to be a junction point between a bunch of other worlds. So that's detritus from hers.
ごめん、 でもこの恋愛小説とかはちょっと読んでみたいかも。いいね、今度読んでみようよ。あ、死神のセオリーももちろん読むこと。わかった。そういえば何か手がかりになりそうなもの見つかったかな。そうだ、変な本があったんだよ。表紙も中身も何も書かれてなくてさ、装飾だけが書いてある本。あ、私もそれ見つけたよ。1冊や2冊じゃないよね。うん、ちゃんと文字が書かれてる本はもしかしたら見た目ほどないのかも。
Weird books with yes, weird books, no covers, no covers, no contents. It's all just padding.
文字のある本もさ、なんか見たことある本ばっかりなんだ。知らない本があったと思ったら料理のレシピとかホラー小説とかで。役に立ちそうな本はなかったね。なんかこの図書室おかしいんだよな。
No organization. Someone's gonna need a we need a librarian to fix all this up. Trash the bad books and sort everything we have left. So this is supposed to be a date, but who walks like this? But we got an ability that we don't get to look at yet. So there's nothing to actually look at?
散らかってて
fully
危
voiced,
ない
so
っていう話だったけど、そんなでもないね。あ、パソコンがある。
Hmm. Does it work? Did they have the internet?
回線つながってるのかな。どれどれ。どうしたの。なんか女の子のイラストが。
What's this about?
何してるの？
ってなんだ、レナさんか。驚かさないでよ。
Yeah, they turned it off in a hurry.
ここ一人になりたい時によく使ってたの。だからあんまり人に来てほしくなかったんだけど、私だけの部屋ってわけじゃないしね。とやかく言う権利もないか。
ねえ、このパソコン使ってもいい？外にアクセスできるか試したいんだけど。
Why are the F keys sort of like that?
あまり変にいじらないなら。
It's weird.
オッケー。じゃあ
It's
ちょっと
blocks of 3 instead of blocks of 4.
ダメだ。やっぱりどこにも繋がらないよ。
It has exactly one drawing of a girl and nothing
欲
else.
しいファイルもなかったし、ペイントソフトで遊ぶことぐらいしかできなさそう。
残念。私も何か見つけたら連絡する。
うん、お願い。そういえば最初に見えてた女の子の絵って何だったんだろう。
Oh, we're suddenly up here. Man. Why did you move? Why did they make you move so slowly? That's just maddening.
見たまんま保健室だね。ここに手がかりがあるとはあんまり思えないけど。一応どんなものがあるのかもう一度漁ってみよっか。
Is there anything at all? Any implements? Something we could use in the hardscape?
やーやー、皆の衆待った。あ、勇気も来るって言ってたっけ。 ああ、忘れてたな。ごめんごめん。ユウキはなんでここに？それはもちろん保健室が好きだからだよ。保健室が好き？なんか落ち着かない？この消毒液というかガーゼの匂いというか。私はどっちかっていうと苦手だな、この匂い。まあ、大人の女にしかわからない良さってやつですな。どんな大人だ？
You addicted to medical attention or something? We're now the Faraway Exploration Squad.
それじゃあ心トープの出し方分かった人挙手。
ウツボさん、何か心当たりはある？
ごめん、わからないんだ。そっか。つまんない。なんか面白いことしようよ。
面白いことって具体的に何すんの？
それは。そうだ、私たちも作ろうよ、秘密基地とか。
え？
学校にいろいろ建ててさ、遊園地みたいにしようよ。時間はたっぷりあるんだし。学校魔改造計画だ。
I will try constructing hideouts inside the Heartscape.
面白そうじゃん、やろうよ。
星崎さんまで。帰る方法を探さなくていいの？
ちょっとくらい寄り道するのもいいかなって。
We aren't gonna figure out how to get
私も
home
もちろん賛成
just
だよ。
sitting here. The only way we're gonna figure it out is if we explore more.
私いろいろ思い出したからアイディアも出せるかも。おお、心頼りになる。
Let's expand our territory.
みんなでいろいろ
Who's gonna tell us no? Hopefully the library has some advice on how to construct fortified compound.
私お城作りたい。
無理に決まってんでしょ。
そんなことないよ。ねえ、心。そうだね。できるってつもりでやらないと。そうそう、やっぱ青は分かってくれるか。お城は無理だけどね。じゃあなんでよ。
Another glitch. Someone approaching.
よし。
Okay. Why am I not getting more TPs? Oh, Coco got 3. There is no auto-saving in this 2021 RPG. Well, I'll pick this up again. Probably not tomorrow. I'll maybe have a little time on Thursday, but then no streaming this weekend. Not until next week. So if I'm going to stream this again, it's only going to be for one day. I'm not sure which one yet. Likely it's going to be Thursday, if at all. But if we stream again, after that, will not be until Monday at the earliest. Thanks for watching. So, it's a good start. The battle system is more fleshed out from the beginning. You actually have to do things that you would expect to do in other RPGs. Even though I have to say that the music isn't as good. It's still good, but nothing on the level of the first game with strings of sections that are completely out of control. And the bosses are not all that threatening yet. Nothing like the enormous monstrosities and abominations in the first game. But we'll see this through to the end. The storyline is picking up. So enough of me.